Hello guys, so welcome back to my channel. Hello guys, so welcome back to my channel. So today's topic is about English learning. So if you know me guys, you know that I've been learning English for the past 3 years. Yes, so I've been learning English and it wasn't like easy for me because I'm actually in a non-English speaking country, but I was doing my studies in English system, and you had to just focus, you had to improve, to learn more, to be confident. So I've been learning English for the past 3 years and it wasn't easy for me and I wasn't that confident. Guys, when you're speaking a language that's not your mother tongue, it's not the first language you had to learn or the second one, so it's really difficult to be confident. It wasn't easy and I wasn't confident like that, because if you tell me that today I could speak English like this, I couldn't believe it. But today I'm here with my YouTube channel. I'm still speaking, improving myself, learning each and every day, and I'm just so thankful. And I'm just going to tell a little bit about my English accents. So guys, when I was learning English or when I was still studying, people used to tell me, oh my goodness, you have that French accent when you speak English. And I was wondering, oh my god, did I? And I was so shocked because when you speak, people are the one listening to you. So if they tell you something, you have to believe them because they are the one listening to you, not you. You can't listen, or you can't listen to what you are saying. But people listen to what you are saying, and when they tell you something that you have an accent in your English, just believe them. So I used to believe people. People used to tell me, you have that French accent. And sometimes I would be speaking and people started laughing at me. Oh my goodness, that deep French accent in your English. Oh, you have to learn to improve your accent. You have to learn to improve your pronunciation. It was making me feel insecure about myself. So I was not that confident, because I was just reminding myself that people are gonna judge me. People are going to laugh at me because of my accent. So I was really insecure. I was uncomfortable. I was like, I used to just insecure, And when you are insecure, when you feel insecure about yourself, when you feel uncomfortable about yourself, you will not be confident. You never and will not be confident. So I was insecure. I wasn't that confident because I was listening to the noise in my mind telling me that people are gonna judge me, and that is good for me just to stay quiet without speaking English, even though when I want to speak it. I was just feeling insecure, guys, and it's really horrible. It's not the experience that I wish you to live, but I actually live that experience, feeling insecure because people are gonna judge you, and it's so difficult. It's so difficult to overcome. So I was like that, and it was difficult for me to say that let me speak with a lot of confidence. Let me just be confident when I speak English. It was impossible because the small noises were just reminding me that don't forget, people are gonna judge you. Don't forget, people are gonna laugh at you. And I was just insecure, not confident, like I was not feeling myself. And I believe that was pushing me back the way I wanted to improve my English speaking skill. And I really regret it. So in today's video, I'm gonna just tell you things that actually let go in order to improve my English speaking skills, and just to explain a little bit of why I let go and why I was feeling that way. The first thing I actually let go in order to improve my English speaking skills was feeling insecure to speak, because I was just feeling insecure to speak English because I know that English is not my first language. But when I actually let go that feeling of insecurity, I was just reminding myself that English is not my first language and that I'm not alone. But not everyone English is their first language. I was just to be patient with me. I was just to learn and to keep improving. Just reminding myself that English is not my first language, as for many people, English is not their first language. So why do I need to feel insecure? I have to feel confident. I have to be proud of myself because my accent makes me unique. I am unique and that is my superpower, guys. Second thing, actually let go in order to improve my English speaking skills was to judge myself before anyone else. So I feel that I was really quick to judge myself before anyone else does, guys. Guys, when you want to speak English, but you are the first one to remind myself. I was the first one to remind myself that, do you forget your French accent? Every time I wanted to speak English, I feel like I was the first person to remind myself about my French accent because that is the way I used. I used to be told, oh, you have that French accent in your English. So every time that I could remind myself, I feel like I was judging myself before even if everyone else does. So I was quick to judge myself. And I actually let go of that feeling of judging myself. I was like, don't judge yourself. You are judging yourself, but when you will be speaking, people will actually admire your courage. People will actually admire how brave you are. People will actually admire how advanced you are in English. So don't judge yourself so quickly. Not everyone will be judging you. When you feel like you are judging yourself because people will laugh at you. And that is not the same all the time because some people are really kind. Not everyone judges. Some people are really kind, but when you start to judge yourself, you actually feel insecure about yourself. So I actually let go of that feeling of judging myself before anyone else does. And because of that, the third things I actually let go of was not being kind to myself. So I started to be kind to myself. I wasn't kind when I quickly judge myself before everyone does. That means that I'm not kind to myself. But now I just be kind. I'm just kind to myself. Remind yourself to be kind to yourself. You don't need to receive that kindness from other people. Receive that kindness first from you. So I've been just learning to be kind to myself, to remind myself that I'm human and I make mistakes, and by mistake that I grow, I learn and I can improve. Last, guys, the last thing I actually let go in order to improve my English speaking skills was the feeling of fear. We all have that feeling within us, guys. We all have that feeling of fear. We all have that feeling of fear. We all are afraid of something in life. I actually let go of that feeling of fear, guys. We all have the fear within us. I feel like fear is a feeling that is natural and human. It comes depending on circumstances, depending on the mood you are in, depending on something, how you made your day, depending on like anything, guys. So actually let go of that fear of being judged. No matter what people say, I know that I can be kind to myself. No matter how people say about my English, let me just let go of that feeling of fear and just be confident and just speak, guys. Because if you are afraid every time, you never speak. And for you not speaking, you are making yourself not improve in your speaking skills. So you have to let that fear of being judged, that fear of judgment, that fear of feeling insecure. I believe that letting go that feeling of fear actually saved me. When you have many feelings within you, I actually had the fear of failure, the fear of feeling lost, the fear of not being able to succeed, the fear of failure in general. So I was like, what if I'm studying here and I'm not gonna succeed at the end of the semester? What if I'm studying here and I'm wasting my time? What if I'm studying here but I'm not feeling being here? I'm not feeling like I deserve to be here. I'm feeling lost, guys. So it is actually natural, but I was like, I must let go of that feeling of fear. In order to succeed, I must break that fear. In order to succeed, I must overcome that fear. And I actually overcome that fear, guys. I actually wanted to start my YouTube channel since 2020, but I wasn't able at that moment. But now I have my YouTube channel, so I believe like I was still overcoming some things behind. I was still overcoming the feeling of fear, fear of being judged, fear of feeling lost, fear of wasting my time. But now I feel so confident, guys. I feel so confident being here because I know what I'm doing. I know that I love doing what I'm doing, and I know that I'm actually capable of doing what I'm doing. That's why I'm actually here having my YouTube channel. So I feel like it's not easy. It's not easy to overcome the feeling of fear, but you can still overcome that feeling no matter what. If you make that decision, I want to stop the fear within me. You're not going to overcome the fear within you like completely. No, it is impossible, but you can still remind yourself, if I want to do this, that means I can do it. So don't let the fear overcome you, but overcome that fear, and that is the most important thing. So these are things that actually let go in order to overcome the fear of being judged because of my French accent in my English speaking abilities. So thank you so much for stopping by. Like this video and share it with your friends, and I will see you in my next one. So bye bye.